Hi ladies, it's Penny here. Friday night as normal. On my own somewhere. My heart's out. It doesn't go far, you know, just across the road to my ex-father-in-law, and has a pint of beer and that with him, and fish and chips tonight as well. So this is my first, and might be my only, little tutorial I'm going to do. Last night I was watching our Fiona doing her hearts. Whoops, where'd it gone? There. Acrylic hearts. Now I've had a couple of these and I like them, but I never found much use for them just being plain. So Fiona was showing us how to colour them up with inks, sprays and you know, liquid inks and that. So this is the first one I did, and I got a bit much because you dab it off, and it's nice, but I do prefer like a bit more control, you know, over where my colours go. So I had another play and I came up with this one, which I think is more to my taste anyway, you know, because I can control the colours. Now the way I did this, I would have loved to have found another heart. I've been tripping over them for weeks, these hearts, and keep thinking, oh, put that to one side, I must do something with that, and then putting it away, and now I can't find them, can I, except these two. So I'm reduced to showing you these little acrylic things here. That isn't acrylic, but we'll get the general idea anyway. I'm sorry they're a bit smaller for you. This is, I snapped it because I was hoping to snap it evenly both sides and maybe use that as a wing at Christmas for a fairy, but it didn't work. I've only got one wing, so, or a teardrop now, so I'll colour that up. What I found the best to do was, oh, I'm shaking, not my maracas, I'm shaking me clear gesso. This is what I found best to do. You'll have to excuse me ladies, I don't know where to put my camera or my hands, do I? I'll use this brush because I've got water there, haven't I? So what I did was I used clear gesso, so there wouldn't be any you know, loss of colour at all. So we'll just colour them, we'll just gesso them a little bit. And if you want the edges done, you must gesso the edges, because I found on one of them I hadn't gessoed all round, and the paint I used didn't stick, because of course it's acrylic, isn't it? So it's got no base to stick to. That's why people use, most probably sensible people use inks because of that. These are nicer, these little hearts. I have used these as they are, but now I found, well, I say I found, they say it's out there somewhere, but I've not seen it, to do it this way. So, is that all? I'm blind as a bat, and I don't know if it's worse, this lighting in my kitchen than in my craft room. Right, I thought I had another one, but it's gone. I had another flower, I know I did, never mind, it's gone now. Hello. Right, well, put that back on if I can, and oh, we'll give that a quick whiz. I'll stop it. How do I stop it now? Hold it, do I? Hold on. No, I don't hold it, I'll most probably knock it off. Bear with the sound, I'm sorry ladies. It won't be long. My new gun, which was already taped up. Gesso and paint and glue. Yeah. Fish and chip night it was, like fish and chicken, chips and chicken. On my own son thought, well, I have that. I don't drink alcohol much at all. Not with the pillows I take, but I do like this, what's it called, Scrummy's ginger ale. But it's got a little bit of alcohol in it as well. And this is like a lemon taste. And very refreshing it is as well. Right, let's see. Nearly, I'll just have to do it a little bit more. I'm going to try and work out how to stop it and then start. It shouldn't take long. You always think, picking it will make it go faster, but I don't think it does. Right. I think that's dry enough anyway, she says. So, I had my little water here. My lovely hearts have done. And then what I did was, I had these, what they're called now, shimmer, cosmic shimmer watercolour. Oops, sorry. Watercolour. And it's the ones that you, this is white pearl, but it's the ones that you add water to. This is one of the very first things I got last year when I was just starting out with this mixed media and that. This is a lovely one. This is Lavender Shine, and this is the one I used on the other heart. So of course you need a bit of water just to get it going. It's making one of the nice flowers, wouldn't it? So we just get that going and paint. Oh, I've done the inside of that now. This is why I like it, because I do like just that little bit more control. I'm a controlling bugger. Control over where my paint's going. I suppose that's why I'll never be a proper artist, because you see these watercolourists and people, and they're so confident in the way it just goes on, and then it tends to end up good, but mine doesn't end up good, if you know what I mean. See, I don't want to do the flower because I'm going to do that a different colour, whereas if I'd done it with sprays and inks, I would have ended up having to do. So that's really what I did. I went round and round and round with that, and you might have to give it 2 coats, but that doesn't matter, does it? Put that one on a bit more, like that. Admittedly, they're not as deep coloured as the sprays and that. That's nice. The sprays I used, I've only just received these. I've gone for the Lindy's sprays, Starburst this one is. So that was used, no, was it that one that was used on that? I think I used that as a base coat on that one. And then I went with the like greeny blues. This one was poppy teal, a teal. I think it was that one. And then there was a little bit of, this is poker orange, but I don't think that's got poker orange in. But I did try and work it, you know what I mean, with the brush as well. What I did in the end with that one was I sprayed a bit of the, sprayed a bit of the ink spray in a container, and then used my brush. Because if you get it on and you wipe it off, you're going to get them white marks, and that's what happened. So that's that one colour. We should be very quick to dry. Now I didn't have any pink in these shimmers, cosmic shimmers. I didn't have any pink at all. It was a little set. I think somebody was not throwing them out, but selling them. She'd used some of them and she didn't want them anymore on eBay. But there was no pink. So what I used was, not this actually, not that. Oh, I've not got it with me. Oh, never mind. I've got a green one. I've got two green ones. That pink there is flock. You know? You put glue down and then put that on, and it's like a bit of felting, a bit of flock on it. And I thought I brought the pink of one of these down. And I can't remember these. These have got no stickers on the back or on the front. But it's one of them where you use a little brush, and they come with their own brush, and you put just a little bit in and a little damp brush as well. You see, just very, very little, and I just shine there. You see? Right, we'll do it all around green in this one. That's a nice colour green, that. So again, you've got far more control, and this has got a nice shimmer to it as well. Don't know if you can see that. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Pretty, like that. So we'll use this one again because it's the only colour I've got, and I can't go upstairs and leave you. So just make it into like a paste. I've seen some people, I don't know if it's Linda Dexter, could be, when they're doing their art journals, they'll just sprinkle some, you know, on the page, and then give it a spritz, and it gives a lovely effect. It really does. So I'm going to do the outside of this teardrop, as it is now, half a heart. I'll do just the outside with this beautiful lime green, and we'll see how we go. There we are, and we'll go. Keep that curl going. Where's my green? There it is. It's a blinking nuisance not seeing from that side. Right. I know you take a lot more care than me when you're doing it, but I think I like the way Fiona was showing us, and I wouldn't have even tackled them without watching her tutorial. These just happened to be out on my desk, and I thought I'd been doing some cards. And oh, they are fiddly, the lids. So I thought, well, we'll have a play, as they say, and that's what we did. So that's that one. I'm sorry I haven't brought my colours down now. Yeah, that's light, isn't it? I don't think we want flossing on it. I said, oh, I did want pink. Right, well, I've got some mountain shell here. Shell pink ink. So let's try. I'll put a bit in there. Get my little brush. And let's see if I can just do the rose. Here we go. Can you see that? Don't know. I'll just do the rose. Yeah, you can be done, you see. It can be done just in the middle like that. And we'll just put a little bit more colour. Actually, it's deepened up the lilac on this one, hasn't it? Which is quite nice. There. So I think it makes them just that little bit more versatile. in your projects, and as I say, if you like them a bit more controlled colour over it all, it's another way. But I don't think it would have held at all without the clear gesso, just to give this acrylic a base. That one. And I might as well mix a bit of green and a bit of rose, one drop in that one. I've got to be careful of drops. I had terrible blocked ears, and I thought, oh, I've got my ear wax out, you know, like you do, and it wasn't. I put down my ears, albus oil, daft pink under my head, albus oil, what we like. There, I've just put a little bit of green on top as well, and it gives it that shimmer, that one. So that's what I did. I did do. And that one I've just done on top. And then what I did was, I had, oh, is this it? Oh no, that's not it. I had, is that it? Yeah. Triple thick, brilliant brush on gloss glaze. And this is an Americano one. I can't remember why I got this for. I can't. It's the trouble, I see something on YouTube and I think, oh, I want to try that. I go and get the thing and I can't remember what it was I was doing. That's me. Right. So, and then I just went over it with the triple glaze, just out of the pot. If you use that powder, actually, it doesn't really need the triple glaze. If you use this, because it seems to give its own shimmer and shine. But even though that is called iridescent, it doesn't retain its iridescency, is that a word? On the acrylic. So that's why I ended up just giving it a little top coat like that. So that's my, oh, bit dicky. Should I do that one? Yeah, because that one had a bit of, there we go, like that. And then they will be used on a project much more than sitting in my box, here's my triple thick, and doing nothing. So thank you for watching, ladies, and I hope it's just added another instant to how to colour your little acrylic things. I'm sorry they were so small. As I say, oh, we've lost the others now. Where have I put them? Oh, I'm blind. Here's one. Here's the other. So that was my first with the ink. That's my second. Also a couple of places round the edges. Where am I? Round the edges here, it didn't take. So what I did, I had a gold marker pen. Here it is. This. Upside down. This Pilot marker pen. And so I just went over the edges with that. And that's it. So that's another way. You could have used Inca Gold if you have that, or something like that. And these are the ones we've done tonight. That one, that one. Where's the other one gone? Where's the other one gone? Lost it. There's one. And the other one stuck to the bottom. Oops, sorry. There we go. There. So, as I say,